Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Emma and we are playing Dragon Age. So I came back and here we are at the chest. Perfect. Okay, now this is just my earlier save with Anora. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can't do this without the glitch. If it glitches again, I'll just skip forward, but I would kind of like to see what actually happens with Morgan. We can go through it more quickly because we know what we're doing. So, let's go through this bullshit again.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
I will stand down. You don't know the whole story.
Why stop now? Calthrion is all that stands between us and freedom.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Killing them just reinforces Loghain's lies about me.
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the Wardens. Loghain doesn't care about the rest.
Hopefully we get to keep those documents.
Eamon, we have a problem.
We have more than one, I think.
Calm down. What has happened?
The Wardens have been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free her.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthrion will take her to Fort Draken. Getting in will be no small feat.
Sorry, my allergies are really acting up this morning. Like, I'm so sensitive to the light right now. But we're gonna power through it. We're gonna power through it and come up with awesome stuff for this episode. Oh, I hope this works. I really hope this works. I'm kind of tempted to do somebody else, but I love Morgan. I kind of want to see what her sassy McSasserton butt has to say about this. Speaking of butts.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry.
Are you alright?
I've been worse. I'll be better still when we get out of here.
Their little banana hammocks just make me giggle. The others are coming, don't worry.
Who do you think will come?
Morgan will come for us.
Oh, I wish I could see that. One person assaulting Fort Draken all alone.
I'm sure Zevran will probably come too.
I hope you're right.
Okay, let's try this again.
State your business.
I'm gonna let Zevran do the... I kind of want to see what Morgan has to say. Maybe that'll change things up.
We have a delivery for your fort from the Weaver Craft Hall.
I wasn't told about anything being shipped in today.
That is hardly my concern, is it? Now go get whoever is in charge, like a good little boy.
Ah, fine. Wait over there. I'll get the captain.
Oh, I love her so much. I really want to learn, like, lines.
Fate truly has a sense of humor. That tale should have fooled no one.
How could there not be? I am a master of subterfuge.
So, when you were beaten by our dear Warden, that was a demonstration of your great subtlety?
I understand if it is too subtle for you to grasp. All right, what's this about?
We have a delivery for the fort.
I haven't been notified about any delivery.
You wish to refuse it? Fine, but you must speak with the Weaver Craft Hall. I will not take it back to them for you.
Fine, fine. Take it to the main hall.
I like Zevran's better. Is this the main? Oh no, here we go. So, I'm tempted to let her do the thing for the lady over here, but Morgan doesn't quite have...
of putting ballistae inside the fort?
Zevran's charms.
We may want to rethink this.
If you wish to plan, do it quickly. They may be taking the Warden for execution as we speak.
Okay, so she just looks at him? She doesn't ever say anything? Okay. Thank you for the less than subtle hint, but I'm good.
State your business.
So this is your lot in life. Are you satisfied?
What do you mean?
They task you with standing here for hours. All day, perhaps? What a life you must lead, full of wonder and excitement.
That's true, I guess.
No doubt your masters prefer that you never think on it. Better that their peons continue to think themselves free.
You have a point. This isn't what I had in mind when I signed on with the army. I'm going to live my life before it's too late. Let somebody else guard their stupid door.
But she's so condescending when she says it. Baby girl. Okay.
Very well. Come quickly, Warden, though I doubt you are inclined to linger.
Ah, my dear Warden. Did you miss me?
I did. We have a confrontation here? We didn't have a confrontation here last time. Bandits? I mean, guys, come on.
And how's that? No mercy.
Oh, it was a trap. I was like, how the shit did that happen? Everybody's health is okay.
Now we play a little.
Well, all right.
That was short-lived. Man, there were so many of them. They must have been lower level.
Of course.
But
As you
hey,
desire.
Swarms are one of the most deadly tactics you can use. It's
Well, all
D&D
right.
knowledge for you. Okay. Can we? Thank you. Okay. So, we should be heading on our way back to Arl Eamon's. And then I think I'm gonna head to the tavern and do the nobles, but that's like the part where things are special and important, and I don't want to mess that up. Okay, let's go talk to Eamon really quick. Okay, good. Oh, good. This is exactly where we're supposed to go. Look at me. I did the things. So proud of myself. Hello, elven lady. You're very cute. This way.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
It's good to see you're all right, Anora.
I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together. And quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
That's so sad. Is there no way to reason with him?
I thought so. I'd hoped so. Howe's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing. But even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset. which means that Hal and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Anora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hal's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
I don't think so, lady. And what of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Anora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
I mean, logically she's...
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Anora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think that she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Anora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
I had to remember my character's biases here, because she is in love with Alistair. But she knows he doesn't want to be king. Logically, Anora makes much more sense, you know? She knows what she's doing. She has experience in this. She's respected. She's competent. Let's talk about something else.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think he's doing in the alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
I've got work to do.
Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Anora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Okay, so nobles before the alienage. I remember that. Oh, hello, bae.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Something you need, my dear?
I love the voice actors' inflections. They're so good. Never mind, sweets. Okay, good, because I wanted to go talk to Anora in the first place. Where is she? Because we do need to figure out where she stands here.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Let's see, how are we going to reason about this? I need to figure out where I stand before we really kind of continue on with this, you know? So, out of character. I personally want to put Alistair on the throne because I've played Inquisition. I know some of the choices you have to make. And that is not a choice that I want to set myself up for. So I would like to put Alistair on the throne in some way. Now, we can put him on the throne with Anora or not. So it seems best for Reldon to have her there. She's already queen, like she mentioned. She has experience in this position. She has the respect, because I'm pretty sure everyone said that she was well loved and liked and whatnot. So she's also, I love the ambient way she's playing with her fingers. It's good animation. Good job, guys. So that's all like kind of metagaming over here. So in character is where we have problems. Because Mahariel is in love with Alistair. She doesn't really have anything against Queen Anora. But I don't know if she would want her to retain the throne. Because she's not aware yet that she and Alistair can't really stay together. Because racial tensions, essentially. Prejudice. Let's go through our chat options and see if we can find a nice middle ground. You think you are a better candidate than Alistair?
Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness.
I feel like she'd be defensive of him. We all do things we have to do, sometimes.
Indeed. I am also doing what I must for the good of my country. Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
I don't want to, like, say things that might piss her off at the same time, you know? But trying to remain true to the character. A kind king who is a fine warrior. That sounds good to me.
Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant warring with each other.
She has a point.
Alistair's weakness would destroy everything Merrick built.
You don't seem to care for Alistair much.
My feelings towards Alistair have nothing to do with it. I barely know him. I simply believe that I am what this country needs. I will fight for what I believe. Would Alistair do the same? Thus, I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it.
Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
I really like this character. Like, when I have my own OCs, like, in D&D or whatever tabletop we're playing, this is a lot like what I designed for myself. Very diplomatic, intelligent, but charming. And so I have a lot of respect for this character. Okay. Ugh, these options. My warden would not suggest marrying Alistair, but that would be the best way to breach the subject out of character. What happens to Loghain if you're queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
Now we gotta figure out what we want to do with Loghain already. So, Loghain essentially killed Kaelin. Indirectly, but proximate cause, you know? And tried to usurp the country from underneath him. I don't think that... Justice must be done, don't you think?
I will always be my father's daughter, but even I know he must pay for his crimes. It will not make me glad, even so. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
She's already really made her case. I'd like to hear it again, though. So I guess we can just get our things stacked up in order, all our little ducks in a row.
For years, I have ruled this kingdom as Kaelin's queen. As much as they loved Kaelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Kaelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Alina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. What say you then? Your support for mine in the Landsmeet?
I'm not quite sure what it means, but I think I would need more than just your support. Man, I really want to proposition marrying Alistair. Like, out of character, but she would never, ever say that. Is there a way for them to breach that topic? I'm not sure. Like, are we even going to get to a point where she would know that they can't be together? I wish we could have that conversation, but I don't know if we're going to get to. We'll see what this chat option is. I'm just not sure. I think I would need more than just your support.
Once I am queen, I will be in a position to grant you whatever you wish. And I shall. Alistair might promise you the same, I suppose. But I would ask which is better. The gratitude of a weak king, or of a strong queen. And even if it is not for you, think of what I could do for the Grey Wardens. Think of what I could do for your people. I trust I have made my point.
My people? Lady, are you talking about the elves? Or are you talking about the Dalish? Because it's kind of both. Man, I really want to ask the Alistair thing. I want to. But that's way out of character. That's way out of character. Now, I'm hoping this works like the Balin and Harrimont thing, and I can kind of like throw my weight around and then pick at the end. I guess we always have a save if I fuck shit up. I agree. You'll have my support in the Landsmeet.
That is good to hear. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
I want to ask about Alistair. Do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you.
Okay, let's go talk to Eamon. I really want to breach the subject of Alistair and... Oh, look, there's a book. Odes to Bees? I didn't know Sarah was in this game.
So I'm guessing someone told Anora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
I have to remember her bias. I think you'd be a great king, Alistair.
Really? Whatever will give you that idea?
You'd look snappy with the crown. Power makes men incredibly attractive. Mahariel, please. You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
Okay, oh man, why is like what I know I need to do and what she would do on polar opposite ends of this choice spectrum? Would Mahariel suggest running off together? I'm honestly not sure. I think that she's still under the impression that she can be queen. Wait, I guess I'm like crossing my ties here. Because if she's supporting Anora... Okay. I had to figure out how to get all this to come together nicely. You should do what you want to do.
I suppose I could always flip a coin. Got one handy. It's just that everything I've heard about Queen Anora is that she's the one who really ruled here, not Kaelin. She's smart, tough, determined. Well, I feel a bit like Kaelin's substitute. I think I'll be better off against the Darkspawn. All right, Alistair, enough whining. Thank you, Alistair. That's excellent advice. I'll do my best.
I adore him. I adore him. Okay, so Mahariel is probably just wants him to be happy, right? We just want him to be happy. I agree with you, Alistair.
About the whining? I know. Someone really needs to slap that one around.
Oh, no, he disapproves. I thought it was an innuendo. Oh God, no, baby.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Something you need, my dear?
Oh no, kisses don't help. I need to give you gifts. Don't disapprove of me. I love you. What would you like, my dear? A bedroom key. Do I really? Okay, they're my gifts. Let's see, what do I have? I don't know who likes what. And even leather boots is for Zevran, obviously. Can you like that?
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
You don't, but it's okay. Now we're back at 100. Yeah. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, let's talk to Eamon.
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
Ah, shit.
We need to do all that we can in the few days left to us before the lands meet.
Okay, so what I need from you guys, we'll do the nobles next time, and then we'll hit the alienage if we've got time. Probably not, but that's our plan for now. I need to know if she's going to find out about her inability to be queen. Well, shit. But she thinks that, shit. I might just have to manhandle this a little bit. Because if she's... Shit. I'm gonna give this some thought. If you guys have some suggestions about how I can kind of bridge this IC gap, I would be grateful. Because right now I'm just trying to figure out how to finagle this in a way that I think would work, but also spare me from making difficult choices in Inquisition. Okay. Now that we've got some serious food for thought, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.